Hey guys, it's TonyCouldveBeen again. It's November 12th, 2017 at 11:22 p.m. Yesterday was November 11th, a Saturday. For those of you who don't know, November 11th is Veterans Day, and I was curious. I actually looked up the legal definition of what it means to be a veteran, and it's basically a member of the military who has served on active duty for however amount of time, as long as it was active duty, then legally, I guess, they're considered a veteran. Me? Does training count as active duty? Because no, I'm not. I probably mentioned before. I graduated, past boot camp and my AIT, my job training, and I was a reservist in the Army, and it never got past that point. So I was never deployed. I was never moved to active duty. However long, they say on average, if a reservist has a 6-year contract, or agreement, whatever you want to call it, on average, a reservist will spend 2 of those 6 years on active duty. That's a stat that I found by Google. I just thought I'd share a story, and I didn't write the story in my book. I just never really shared it. Didn't feel the need to, but I'll share it today. I purposely waited till Veterans Day was over because I didn't want to make this a Veterans Day story. It's just a true story. That's So I was squad leader. For those who don't know, in a platoon, let's say there's 4 squads. Every squad has one person designated as a squad leader. I think the highest position I was ever offered was a assistant platoon guide. So there's PG, APG, squad leader, and squad members. And I was APG at some point. I don't know. I think I did okay. I don't know. But I did pretty well as a team leader, as a squad leader. And there's a homework assignment during the AIT, the job training. We were in civil affairs, and we had to write a presentation about a foreign country. And I'm pretty certain that the I forget his rank, but apologize that I forget his rank, but the teacher, for lack of a better term, involved, I think he picked me as a team leader for one of the country groups, if you want to call it that, because I look like I know what I'm doing when it comes to homework. But there was this one dude there who was just not listening to me. I explained to him, I've been so many presentations, I'm in college. I took a break to go be in the Army, to go through boot camp and the AIT, because I wanted the experience. I was in the ROTC, I didn't care. I mean, I just wanted the experience. The opportunity presented itself, and I said, you know what? I want to do this, so I'm going to do it. And I was explaining to him, I've done a lot of, presentations, speeches. I was in the College of Communication at Boston University, so, I knew how to make a presentation. And, he was just not listening to me, and, I was in his room one day, and, in the male, I forget what they call it, quarters, the male dorms. They're not dorms, but the male quarters. So I went in his room, and I'm I was speaking to him in this tone of voice, and I wasn't yelling, I wasn't talking down to him. I just kept persistently asking, did you do this yet? Did you do that yet? And everything I said slowly got him more and more mad. And when the presentation time came around, this motherfucker fucked up the presentation and made the rest of us look bad because the rest of us were on point. So, he never exactly apologized to me and said I knew what I was talking about, but like, I think it went without saying. It didn't need to be spoken. It went unspoken. So someone from a platoon passed away during her deployment back when I think it was Afghanistan, and she I think I shared some of the story. She just got separated from her group, and I think she fell somewhere and they just found her body, and she had been dead for a while. Very tragic way to die, but she got a message because I was searching to try to find my old battle buddies, my brothers and sisters in arms rather, and I found a couple of them, but for the most part, you know, Facebook wasn't as big back then, so we kind of lost touch. Everyone kind of lost touch, and I actually did find the guy who wouldn't listen to me about how to do a presentation properly, and I think you know how the story goes. He basically said to me, you know, like he said, I'm sorry for not listening to you. Like, I learned a lesson that day that like I don't always know the right answers, and that sometimes I have to listen to other people to find the right answers. And you know, we were just talking, we just shoot the shit, and like he was doing well. I think at the time I was doing well, you know, relatively speaking. But that meant a lot to me. That even though I wasn't on the battlefield with them, I like to think I made an impact. That like, as much individual recognition there is in the military, I like to think that I impacted my, you know, like maybe 6 or 7 squad members in that squad, and it was a good feeling. I mean, and as I usually say, if I had the chance to do it all over again, I wouldn't change anything. So that's my story, sort of, about Veterans Day. I mean, one of my friends actually messaged me and said, I think he said, like, even though legally you're not a veteran, happy Veterans Day. That meant a lot to me. There's a quote, I think it's by Winston Churchill or someone. Maybe it was an American, I don't know. But it was a gentleman, and he said, this famous quote by him was, we sleep safe and sound in our beds at night because brave men and women are, you know, like, protecting us. Because if you think about it, if Connecticut gets hit with a hurricane that is just off the fucking charts, who's gonna be there? Yeah, the police, the fire department, National Guard. So let's say we get in a war with another country and there's not enough active duty members to, you know, fight, defend. Reserves. I know a lot of people are very anti-military, which is ridiculous because I'm not gonna get into that tonight, but you know, don't ask what you can do for your country. Ask how much your country has already done for you. All right, stay frosty, guys.